Hello, everybody. Going live. It's June 25th, 2019. Mueller is going to testify. We've been saying that. Stay calm. He will testify. Just waiting for people to join me in the live stream. See if anyone's on their computers tonight. Hi, Don. Hi, Amy. Cato. Noelle. Susan. Hey, guys. TC. So, Don over in the UK. Judy and artist painter. Hello. Susie and Sue. Dreamweaver. Hello. Okay. Hey, Tammy. Mystic Bella. Hello. You guys, Mystic Bella has joined us tonight. If you have not checked out her page, please check out her page. She's a reader, a new one that I discovered just a few weeks ago. I think it was, right, Mystic? Quite a talented reader. I think you guys would get a kick out of watching her, supporting her on her new channel. I'll give you a shout out to Mystic sometime in a regular feed too, not just a live feed. So Mueller is going to testify. Mueller's going to testify. You know, I think all the readers have been telling you guys he will testify. So July 17th, I'm doing no personal readings. July 17th, I will be glued to the TV. He's doing testimony in an open session, and then he's going behind closed doors for things that may be like about the redactions or things that are in ongoing cases that he can't talk openly about. So let's see. Yeah, partial lunar eclipses that day. I was just watching the astrologer Maxine Taylor's video, and she was talking about on July 7th. This is before it came out that Mueller was testifying that day. She was talking about Donald Trump's chart in July. July 17th, his Mars is sitting on his Pluto. And it's like in his 12th house, she said there'll be unexpected things that come up. It'll be behind the scenes, and he's going to like lose his mind basically that day. It's like, now we know why. So, Suzette, let's take a look at that. Is Nancy Pelosi getting the money information she needs, all the financial documents? Since I just caught that. And then we're going to read on Mueller and how it's going to affect Trump. Is Nancy and the Democrats, are they getting all the moneyed information they need, all the financial records? Have they gotten all of it yet? Money news right on the bottom. There's been some delays right off the bat. There's been some delays on part of it. The challenge is the thief. Well, we know who that is. The challenge is the thief. It's interesting. Financial security here at the root of this. Emperor Trump crowning the reading. So he doesn't want, his financial security upset. Recent past, I feel like they've gotten something that, this is my Putin card. I feel like they've gotten something recently that ties some links to Russia and Putin and the oligarchs there. Near future, remember, is like next 2 to 8 weeks, climbing to higher ground with the financial information. They've got new beginnings with Mueller's testifying. Look, I love it when Mueller's showing up in our cards again, with Mueller testifying about the family finances. So he's going to give up some information about money. Yeah, there's going to be a big change around the financial information, and it's regarding a trip in particular. And I feel like Kushner or Don Jr. here. It feels like Kushner on a trip. So they've got part of it. That's what I'm getting. They don't have all the financial stuff, but they're going to learn more from Mr. Mueller, probably in the closed door. So let's look at Mueller testifying July 17th. It's Mueller time. You're right, Judy. It's Mueller time. It's about time. I like how they phrase, this needs to be done publicly. Senator Blumenthal from Connecticut was just on Lawrence O'Donnell, and he said, it's like the movie version of the book. And we know a lot of people don't read the books. They wait for the movie. So get ready for the movie version, because it'll be a lot more exciting than a book, probably. So, how is Mueller's testifying to Congress going to impact Donald Trump? Hey, everybody that's been joining. Ooh, fighting, battles. Yeah, have you guys seen the movie Michael, the one with John Travolta where he plays the angel? I just flashed on the scene where he's battling the bull out in the field. He's like, battle. That's what I saw. Battle. How's Mueller's testifying going to affect Donald Trump? Walking away. Unfinished work. His challenge is an offer. He needs an offer to hang on to some of his money, is what I'm getting. He wants some money. He doesn't want it all taken away. At the root of this, Nancy Pelosi. Recent past, good news that Mueller was going to testify. Trump's challenge is also Mueller offering up all the goods. He's going to offer up all the information. So, crowning the reading, it looks like this is something where Mueller's testifying will bring together people from both sides of the aisle. So it's no longer a Dems or after me kind of thing. Near future, the White House. That would be what Trump would be trying to walk away from, right? Near future, the White House. Can't find any balance, can't find their footing. Waiting on indictments. And, here's America. Yeah, I feel like it's America claiming their White House back. Trump here, Emperor Trump, defeated and full of anxiety, looking at jail time down the road, possibly trying to keep himself and his kids out of jail. So let's look at the closed door session with Mueller. What will Congress learn? Lots of swords, right? What will Congress learn in the closed door session? Yeah, I caught the tail end of David's video. I didn't catch the whole thing. So he saw him in jail. I still see him in an insane asylum. Wow. Defeat, surrender, Stabbed in the back. That's what Congress is going to learn. How our country has been stabbed in the back. Ooh, they're going to learn about who worked together on the dark money and how that impacted America's election. That will come out in who is what's really going to be important. Who worked on the dark money, how they impacted at the root of this, the government. They're going to hear some information. Mueller's got some ideas on money laundering too. That's showing up in the past. And what I feel like is he's going to let them know, because here in the near future, I have my Letitia James card, New York. I feel like Mueller's going to let them know, like, that's passed on to another district to further the investigation. Everything that they're going to hear behind closed doors just makes them weep. And ought to keep us all up at night, right? So near future, we've got Queen of Swords coming in. That would be one of the other districts going after the Fool. I hope you guys can see these cards. There's a little glare. Going after the Fool, death or an end to the Fool, and everybody tied to the devil. 3 major arcanas right next to this Queen of Swords, Our Lady of Law, the Fool, death, and the devil. Pretty clear on that, right? So, yeah, I figure Mueller testifying will open the door up to everybody else coming in too, and bringing Hope Hicks back. Heard today also the Dems emolument clause lawsuit against Trump. Got a blessing from the judge that they can proceed with the lawsuit. The emoluments clause is the clause that forbids a sitting president from taking, or basically anyone in office from taking money from foreign beings, monies, gifts, or anything of value. So the Dems have had this lawsuit going for quite a while. They started it last fall, I believe. The judge gave it the go-ahead, gave it the blessing. Let's take a look at how the Dems emolument clause lawsuit is going to go. Because we know Trump has been making money off his hotel in Washington, D.C. He's been still making money on all his businesses. Ooh, King of Pentacles. He has definitely enriched himself while in office. So there's some anxiety over it, probably on Trump's part, right? The challenge is to shine the light on all the money. What I feel like is, even though they got the go-ahead on the lawsuit, they have to get all the records. What do they call that? Where you're going into a lawsuit and they have to share all the information. They need the financial documents to show how he enriched himself. So there's a little anxiety around that, asking all the questions, can they get all their questions answered? At the root of this, they've got the support of the judge. They're trying to put an end to this cycle in the past, and they've been victorious in filing the lawsuit. They're trying not to celebrate too soon, but they're feeling very victorious right now. Near future, they're tied down a little bit. So what I feel like is they're still having to get some of the documents. They are climbing to higher ground with this lawsuit, though, against Trump. But with the messenger here, there's still information they need to get. And Trump's going to try to hang on to the information. He's going to try to hang on to everything. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on your comments in the live feed. Oh, Debbie, prayers for your daughter in her pregnancy. Yeah, this whole children on the border thing, the Republicans are trying to ensnare the Democrats in a trap because they're getting these camps are getting paid $800 per child per night. You could stay in the Ritz-Carlton cheaper than that. $800 per child per night, and yet these children are sleeping on the floor. Some of them don't have blankets. They don't have, a pot to piss in, so to speak. So they want the Democrats want answers on where is that money going, because this is the John Kelly world where they profitize off of keeping these kids in these camps, even though some of these kids have family here in the U.S. that they could be released to. They're keeping them and making money off of them and traumatizing them in the process. So, the Dems are kind of like damned if you do, damned if you don't. If they vote to send more money there to relieve, the issues that are going on, then they won't get their answers on what's going on. Where's the money we've been sending? It's all spent poorly and just enriching people like John Kelly and his company. I forgot the name of his company, but you guys can look at that John Kelly video and see that. So I see it as a complete trap for the Dems, because like if they hold back money, then the Republicans are going to be like, oh, well, any more deaths, they're on you, that kind of thing. My guides told me in January that there won't be a change with these children that are being kept from their relatives until after the 2020 election, which is really sad. I think, if Trump got out of office, we might see some changes again. The judgment card just fell out. Judgment by the people is going to crucify, hopefully, a lot of these people, a lot of the Republicans and Trump. But I'm just going to ask, where will there be some relief? Will some of these children get reunited with their families? I don't like to read on them too often because it's a pretty dark, nasty energy. Somebody's charging in with a plan. Moving into action. Yeah, here's the government right in the middle with these children. The challenge is victory. The challenge is to be the celebrated person who solves the problem. So, the Republicans don't want the Dems getting any credit, and the Dems don't want the Republicans getting any. The money at the root of this, this is my money laundering card. The money shifting hands. Where's the money? Where's the money? Like probably money laundering going on over these kids, like everything else. Here in the past, this is America mourning. Crowning the reading, it's just evil. It's just, and horrible things that are happening to these children. I'm not even going to dwell on the devil card there because I can just feel all kinds of nasty energy coming off that, what's going on with the children. It's going to take working together. It's going to take the Dems and Republicans working together in the future, and getting some laws set up of about what happens, when these children come in, getting the judicial system working on it for all these people that are just impoverished and out in the cold. It's interesting. There is hope. There is hope that they'll get reunited with their mothers. Manifesting, standing in power. There is hope, but I feel like it's quite a ways down the road. More illumination is going to be shed on this whole situation. So we're going to find out a lot of the evil, underhanded things that have been going on with the children. So protect them with our Archangel Michael energy. I'm going to take a look at also Rosemary. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing the name right. Vrablic. She was the senior private banker at Deutsche Bank. She was over U.S. private wealth management for Deutsche Bank. And she's the one who stifled, the whistleblowers who said, oh, there's something funny going on with Kushner's and Trump's accounts. She also was sitting in the VIP section at Trump's inauguration. So you can see a picture of her. I want to see what's going to happen with her now that the whistleblowers are coming out. What is going to happen with Rosemary Vrablic? Now that the whistleblowers in Florida are coming out and talking, the FBI is investigating Deutsche Bank. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to do a video for a meditation that can be done every day to protect these children as much as possible. I mean, it's really difficult. I'm reading comments for those who are watching the video later. Everyone's so upset about these children and what's happening to them, and rightly so. So, people have free will. Angels can't interfere with free will, but they, can step in and protect as much as possible. But, where evil lurks, we can do as much as we can collectively. Okay, so Rosemary Vrablic, what's going to happen to you during this investigation of Deutsche Bank? Well, she's in a battle. And justly so. Oh, I think she might spend some time in jail, guys. Here she is, all happy, everything's great. Nothing to see here. Her challenge is to not get strung up by her heels. The hangman, at the root of this, the thieves, and what was very blatant going on at Deutsche Bank. Deutsche Bank was the vehicle the money was laundered through. They're the vehicle. So Rosemary, she's facing a big loss, a lot of regrets. There's major illumination coming on her. Look how bright the sun is on her. Coming in the near future, she's going to be lucky if she's not put in jail. This would be Kushner also. Kushner getting more information out from investigators shining their light, secrets coming out, all her dirty secrets, and Kushner's betrayal that's coming out, all the communications with the family money, all the wire transfers, all the laundering details, all coming out, the investigators charging in. I'm kind of drawn to. I'm getting the strength card here with the gifts of money, like big gifts of money. But I'm also very drawn to this, with the lion on it. Leo. I feel like we're going to learn a lot more in Leo's time, July into August. Right, it's catching my eye tonight. Hello, everybody that's been joining lately. So let's see how Kushner's going to do in this Deutsche Bank investigation. Jared Kushner, how are you going to do in the Deutsche Bank investigation? I keep hearing the song "Big Girls Don't Cry" in my head. Big girls don't cry. Thanks, Tabby. 399 in here. People come and go during the live feeds. Usually I end up with 800 to 1,000 by the time I end the live feeds that have come and gone, because not everybody can stay the whole time. Jared Kushner, how's the Deutsche Bank investigation going to go for you? Feel like the winning at all costs, but he's compromised. He's compromised is what I'm getting. Yeah, the Four Seasons. Thanks. The girls don't cry. Well, how's it going to go for Jared? It's not going to be good. It's going to blow his little world apart. Yeah, I hate to laugh over these people and their misery, but they're fair game in my world. So Jared's going to get his world rocked big time, just imploding on him. Instead of exploding, I feel like it's imploding on him. His challenge is to not get too emotional because they have an abundance of information. So at the root of this, this is about deception and lies and illusions, things that aren't there, not thinking clearly also, can be lunacy. And I feel like the deception of the paperwork is going to show up. Jared sees this as all his hard work, like going down the drain. That's how he's seeing it in the past year. All his hard work, going down the drain. Now the government's going to be sitting on top of him, and the FBI. So he's losing his footing. He's going to be too many balls in the air, juggling, waiting on indictments and victory by the investigators. Yeah, it's gonna show all his financial security came from overseas. Like 100% of his financial security comes from overseas. So how about one more reading? I'm going to do a little shorter live feed tonight. It's kind of warm here tonight, and my lamps are too hot on me. I need to get cooler light bulbs, so I'm getting a little bit warm. Is Queen's Tarot in here too? It's hard for me to keep up with everybody. Coming and going. So I'm kind of like Johnny from Tarot's Apprentice. I don't like to keep asking the same question 100 different ways. He was trying to phrase differently, how things would affect Trump. Thoughts and prayers to the Trump family. It sounds so hollow now, doesn't it? When you say thoughts and prayers to someone, it's like, do something instead. Oh my gosh, Don, you're up at 4 a.m. Well, yeah, the last live feed I did, the last live feed I did, I was afterwards I was uploading some other videos, and I uploaded the last video at like 3 a.m. and everybody was commenting and saying, "Oh, I've got insomnia, so I'm watching Jenn's videos." And I'm like, well, I must be like feeding all the insomniacs in the world, because I love doing videos at night. My energy's always good at night. To help the children in the concentration camps, basically keep calling your Congress people. Anybody that lives near there, go and protest. It's very hard. We all have our own working lives. We have to support ourselves and everything. So it's very hard to get to the locations to protest, but maybe stirring up protests in the area you live. County courthouses and things like that. I'm a big activist for marching. Participate in a lot of marches, even the local ones. Bye, Prue. So I'm trying to think of a different way to read on the Donald. The Apprentice, his TV show, he's the Apprentice president. Let's see if something a little funny. I've got to lighten it up after looking at the kids. Let's do a funny look. Donald Trump go back to doing TV shows after his presidency ends. Oh, July 12th, protests everywhere. Definitely, we'll check that out. Thanks, Stella. International Vigil can participate from anywhere for refugees in the concentration camps. Lightsforliberty.org. Thanks, Bridget. So, what's Trump going to do? Because they're going to take all his money. They're going to take Mar-a-Lago and Trump Tower. They're going to take a lot of his properties, just like they did with Manafort. Manafort's going to get out of jail and have nothing. $43 million worth of stuff that they took. What's Trump going to do for money when he gets out of the insane asylum they're going to throw him in? By the way, thank you guys, because the last live feed I did, I kept seeing, oh, hey, Tarot's Apprentice, Johnny. I I kept seeing Don Jr. in a burgundy jumpsuit, prison jumpsuit instead of orange. And you guys were telling me that's for high risk threat to the nation. So this is my last reading, Johnny. You're coming in at just the right time. Oh, I have to pause for a minute and talk to Johnny. You guys bear with me. So, Tarot's Apprentice. So in my video the last time, my live feed, I said, if this tarot deck runs for president, I'm going to vote for it against Trump. If Artie, my cat, runs for president, I'm going to vote for Artie. And everybody was commenting, Artie for president, Artie for president. So Johnny, Tarot's Apprentice, I know you're now making t-shirts. I have a great picture of Artie laying on his back, man spreading, big belly up, big fluffy belly. He's, big, long, fluffy cat. I would love to print t-shirts, Artie for president, grab Trump by the pussy. I think a lot of the viewers would actually buy that. So anybody that wants an Artie for president t-shirt, I'm gonna have to work on it. So Trump, what are you gonna do for money when you're all said and done? What happens to you? You're in the poorhouse. Okay, it looks like we got a lot of t-shirt orders, Johnny. I'll let you make the profit from it. Oh, he's going to continue working on black money, dark money. He's going to keep working the underground. That's what he's going to do after he's out. He's going to have quite a delay, though, because they're going to string him up for a while. His challenge is to have a new beginning. He does. It's like he doesn't stand a chance of having a new beginning. He can't move forward. Let's see what else is up for Trump after it's all over and done with. What's he going to do for money? Here he was in the past, the King of Pentacles, sitting on all his money. And then the investigators crowning him, getting ready to take it all. Court cases getting ready to take it all. He's got an offer to leave at the root of this. He's already got an offer to leave. That keeps showing up, that he's already had an offer to leave the presidency. But his challenge is to have a new beginning. He can't have one. It's making him anxious. So going from, King of Pentacles to, oh my God, what am I going to do? What have I done? Judgment of the people sitting all over him. He's going to look to overseas to try to get some money. But he's tied to the devil. Treachery, lies, deceit. Star card, 1 foot on earth, 1 on the water. Trying to integrate something, trying to heal something. He's going to wait on money from a woman, Queen of Pentacles. Doesn't look like he's going to be back on TV doing The Apprentice Part 2. So thank you guys for joining me. We will, I'll talk to Johnny. We'll talk about doing some t-shirts. Artie for president. Jenn Lynn for vice president, maybe, right? maybe we'll get Tarot's Apprentice in there. So thank you guys for joining me. It's a shorter one tonight. I'm too hot under my lamp. So thanks again. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.